Hey guys, it's Dallas Franklin with Remax Land and Homes on the Bay. Today I'm with one of the two Democratic sheriff's candidates, Mark Daigle, and I'm going to be asking him a few questions. Mark, my first question for you is, what makes you qualified to be sheriff for Calhoun County?
Well, I think there's three things. It's my experience, my leadership, and dedication to the community. My experience is I've got 23 years with the Sheriff's Office. I've held nearly every position with the Sheriff's Office. I've worked in the jail. I was a jailer, patrol deputy, criminal investigator, shift supervisor. I'm a certified communications dispatcher, and I'm chief deputy. So I've got a lot of experience. On that. My leadership ability. I've been the chief deputy.
For how long?
For 15 years now.
Okay.
And I have experience in building the budget. I have experience in supervising nearly 70 employees. I've got experiences outside the sheriff's office that lend to my ability in my leadership role. That has been a really great blessing to me and the job that I'm seeking. So that's really helped out. My dedication to the community, that kind of speaks for itself. I love working with the community. I love being out in the public, working with the kids, working with all of our local, any of our local establishments that need help, the youth groups, the churches, anybody. I'm just that kind of a guy. I'm always going to be out there and always running around selling football tickets. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, my next question for you is, what is the best strength that our sheriff's department has to offer right now?
The best strength we have, I feel, is our personnel. We've got some super dedicated people working at the sheriff's office. Their dedication to law enforcement itself, to the community, and its future it's just phenomenal. And we found, for instance, we've experienced some great changes in our economy in the region. Mm-hmm. And I've lost some personnel some key personnel, as a matter of fact, to the oil field and to some of our local plants. And we can't compete with with the money they pay at some of the plants and of course in the oil field. But their dedication to the community and their dedication to law enforcement, they've asked me to stay on as part-time deputies. So we've been able to keep them on, a few of them on as part-time deputies, and still utilize their vast knowledge and experience to continue our mission.
Awesome. Okay. My next question is, what areas do you see that our sheriff's department could improve in?
Well, it always has been and always will be our budget. With a budget, the budget that we have, for instance, in the sheriff's office, the budget that we have, about 90% of our budget is personnel. And so that leaves us very little wiggle room beyond that for operation.
Yes.
And the funding has become finite, and I have been and will seek every funding stream that I possibly can to continue to get our personnel the best equipment, the best training, and have everything for them available so they can go out and do their jobs. It's some of these grants, people say, well, that's still taxpayer money and you're still spending taxpayer money. Well, it's grant money. They're going to give it to somebody. My thing is, they might as well give it to us. We can spend it right here with our local merchants, our local businesses, and keep the money right here in Calhoun, or get that money here in Calhoun County and spend it.
Awesome. All right. If you are elected sheriff, what will be your first goal?
My first goal as sheriff is to strengthen our relationships with our local law enforcement and regional agencies. There's been some great foundations have been laid for strengthening the relationships we have with our local and state agencies, and in doing so, I'm going to foster these relationships and continue to grow them as the best we can. You know, law enforcement is a team effort. Mm-hmm. It's a team effort, and we can't stand as lone agencies and deal with what our city, our county, and our state are facing. So we have to work as in a team effort to make sure that these relationships are there, strong, and we can count on one another at all times. We've done some recent operations with the Port Lavaca Police Department that have been very, very successful. We're going to continue that relationship, strengthen that, and we're going to keep working as a team here in Port Lavaca, throughout the county, and make sure all of our outlying agencies have that luxury of us working together as a team.
Awesome. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming out and speaking with us. If you have any questions, you can contact Mark on his website, which is www.markdaigleforsheriff.com, or you can also add him on Facebook. I appreciate it, Mark, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you for the invite.
All right.